I left campus several years ago. Please don't ask me why, when. Yet, this experience defined my identity. As a student, I was like a mix of honey and lemon. On some occasions, I was playful, jovial, outgoing, but in other instances, I was driven, diligent, and dedicated. My mantra was, eat life with a big spoon. Enjoy the flavor of it. Savor the texture of its meat. Bite it and chew it slowly, tasting its juices. My most dominant trait was my daring spirit. I was a risk taker. And this was in sharp contrast to the behavior exhibited by my melancholic roommate, Viola. Our conversations usually went like this. Dorcas, are you sure you want to go out with just 500 shillings in your pocket? Yes, Viola, I'm sure. Dorcas, won't those 6-inch heels destroy your feet by the end of the day? Viola, I have pork shanks, not chopsticks, for legs. Dorcas, it's cold outside. Please grab a sweater. I don't need one, Viola. I'm already too hot. That was the general pattern of our existence until the second semester of my final year. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests, what do you do when you become a victim? I'd like to share my experience with you, and hopefully we'll decide by the end of my speech. It was midnight, and I'd just finished revising for our upcoming exams. Since I had little time to get to my room from the library, I decided to use a shortcut. The route was smack in the middle of a small forest, which I believed was haunted. I made it through the pitch black alley by globing, trotting, and jogging. And just when I thought that the worst was behind me, I got to the beginning of a stairway. Immediately, a stranger emerged from the opposite side of the stairway and lunged at me. He was bull-necked, barrel-chested, and compact. His arms were bulky. His mission was clear. Give me your bag. Give me your bag now. No. When he realized that I was resisting, he tripped me, and then he reached out for my bag, and he started kicking me on my head. I latched onto my bag with dear life, and with a shrill, desperate voice, I yelled, "Help! Somebody help me! This man is trying to kill me!" Shut up, stupid! One more word from you, and you're dead meat. No, please, someone! We went back and forth for 5 minutes until I realized that no one was coming to rescue me. So I let go of the bag. In it was 5,000 shillings, my national ID, my passport, my phone, textbooks, exercise books, shawls I was selling to my colleagues, and much more. The stranger disappeared into the woods with my property and my self-worth. It appears that Viola's prophecies had come to pass. The next few days were like pages from a tragic novel. I trusted no one and I hated the dark. Furthermore, I moaned and drooped. I moaned and moped. I cried and sulked, feeling miserable and depressed. My face lost its carefree adornment, and I became a pale shadow of my former self. That was until my best friend Esther visited me and informed me that not only had this attacker taken my belongings, I was letting him take my joy and my identity too. She said that I, not events, can make me happy. That was my light bulb moment. Fellow Toastmasters, maybe you have been a victim or will be in the future, God forbid. But should it happen, realize that victims have two options: to succumb or to surmount. Initially, I had succumbed because I went from being the jovial, outgoing Dorcas to being the mourning and moping Dorcas. Please don't let your attacker win. Choose to surmount. Initially, you will need some help, so seek help. But when the time is right, like the phoenix, rise up from the ashes, renewed, re-energized, and we won! Mr. Contest.